What's up, everybody? Angel here with Geeks Podcast. I've got another wonderful guest joining us. We've got the GreatDaeg. Welcome to the show.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
So you've had some busy times going on these past few months, but we always like to start off with, and we'll get into the other stuff later. But how did you get started into acting? I know you were very young when you started.
Yeah, goodness. My mom used to take me to church. It's always just been her and I. And I seen church plays and music and dancing and stuff like that. And once I could start thinking and talking for myself, I was like, can I do that? And my mom was like, totally. So I started there and kind of just worked my way up, you know?
How was it starting off with the horror movie for your very first cast and going for that? Or was that not your first?
No, that wasn't my first, because I started with church plays and stuff, right? So from there, then student films, independent films. That was my first major part in a major movie. And it was really fun. It's not every day you get paid to kill people and not have to live with killing anybody.
Best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look back on that experience, is there anything that you think about damn, this really happened from the scenes, or should I say from
I think
the cast that you worked with?
Yeah, I think it's, everybody I've worked with has been hella cool. And I killed Daryl Sabara, the Spy Kid, Junie, and that's pretty badass. So that's, I guess, the badass part of it that I think back on.
Gotcha. So my next question is Hancock. How was it working with Will Smith for that?
He was cool. We were hella chilling. There was a part where they were resetting cameras and lights and stuff, and we went back and played Call of Duty Zombies together for a little bit. That was pretty cool. Awesome. And then on the red carpet, him and his family walked up to me and he was like, "What's up, Daeg?" And that was, I was like, "Oh shit, that's fucking badass," Will Smith. But that day was the day my voice started breaking. So
little crackle pop here and there.
Yeah.
Everybody's dream to meet Will Smith and have your voice crack a little bit. I love it. So since acting and doing those two movies, now we just had the drop this week, which is amazing. I love the first episode of season 3.
Euphoria, hell yeah.
Yes. So how was it working on the set for Euphoria? Where you guys, it looks like started out in the middle of the desert for the season 3, but what was it like working on Euphoria?
Oh man, it's such a blessing, because I was in season 2 in the first episode pretty quick, but when Lori's main goon, you know what I'm saying? And when I got that email that they wanted me to come back, man, I cried, because so sick. And then they brought me back for a lot more, and it's just, I love acting, I love performing, that's what I do. I could just never have a vacation, and just go from set to set to set to tour to set, and it would just be, I'd be fine, So yeah, it's a blessing for sure. The red carpet was really cool. We were just out there last week. Yeah, 1 week ago. Yeah, it was on a Tuesday. Yeah, it was 1 week ago. That was a blast, got to see the first episode on the red carpet, got to see a lot of the cast again and shit. Got to see Eli Roth again. We go way back. He was on the set of Halloween. And so I walked up to him and I was like, "Eli," and he was like, "Daeg," and that was cool. I'm like, all right, nice.
Little mini reunion for you. Not just for Euphoria, but for Halloween also.
Yeah.
So I seen that every week when a new episode drops, we got more beats dropping. So that's super exciting.
Because I make music, so this last year while we were filming Euphoria, I was like, why don't I just start making some music as my character? And I dropped 2 songs now so far. One when the trailer dropped early this year, and then just with this first episode this last Sunday, and then every Sunday that Euphoria drops a new episode, I'll be dropping a new song right after in my character. So for any of that, you can type in Mitch Euphoria and you'll probably find it. The first song is called Hold Up, Mitch Euphoria. The other one is called Issa Glock, Mitch Euphoria. The next one's called Money Mitch Euphoria. Then it's Money Making Mitch Euphoria. Yeah.
We'll get those. They'll keep popping out each week.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure I'll share them along.
Hell
keep
yeah.
it going. So what's up next? Do you have anything fun planned coming up? I know you venture all different, put your hands in all different puddles, should I say?
Yeah, working on setting up another tour, looking like maybe June, maybe September, maybe August. I don't know. You don't know until you know type thing. Couple other projects hopefully in the works, some more modeling stuff, some more art. For those of y'all who don't know, I dropped some art this last October 1st, 2025. It was the GreatDaeg's October 1st project, and it was my first art collection that I dropped. Each of the paintings inspired by like one of my kills or just part of, being Michael Myers, and all painted with like either a knife, a fork, a branch, a weapon rather than a paintbrush. So now once Euphoria, all 8 episodes are out, not only will we have Mitch music, a lot of Mitch music, we'll have art that's going to drop from
I love that.
Mitch.
Use all the trap house goods to make those items.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love that you put a different twist onto your art, so it's not just your everyday thing.
Right. Appreciate that.
And I've seen it. Check out his artwork. The candy corn was amazing that he just got rid of at the last convention.
Right.
So let me see. All right.
Take a little humidifier break off to the side while you see.
Oh, you're fine. We'll edit this out. That's what Jason's for. Love you, Jason. So what is outside of work keeping you so busy and all the little mini projects that you have going on? What is something that Daeg likes to geek out over? Other than your clothes obsession, because we seen that last week in one of your posts. Like, can I have any more clothes?
I have so many clothes. It's insane. I love clothes. I don't know, man. I just like, chilling with my homies, making music with my homies, skating. I don't skate like I used to when I was a teenager, but just cruising the beach walk and shit like that, the boardwalk.
Okay. Sorry, my kid looked up at me. So who was, when you first started acting, or should I say even now, are there any inspiration, any people that give you the inspiration to just keep, like, this is a project I want to go for? Or is it just all come from inside the heart and you feel what you feel?
I just want to create. I love creating. I'm addicted to creating, whether it's art, music, film, anything like that. Just, I love it. I love to do that. My inspirations are anywhere from I started growing my hair out when I was like 4 or 5 because I saw Interview with the Vampire, and I was like, okay, bet. So I guess Brad Pitt to Leonardo DiCaprio, all the way to my music stuff, and like Mac Dre and E40 are kind of my main rap inspirations. But like I do so many different types of music that like even Nirvana, the Beatles, the Doors, stuff like that. It's all. I draw from everything, including like life itself, and yeah.
So one little funny question that I want to throw in there. How would you see how to word this? If we were to add Michael Myers into Euphoria, what would you think that would be like?
Ridiculous. I feel like that, I guess, would probably be like a scary movie type, epic movie where they're just combining movies and plots and making it funny. I guess. I don't know. That'd be wild. I guess maybe Myers would find himself in a trap on accident and maybe like get cool with some folks, and I don't know, flash forward, the mask has like gangster tattoos on it and shit.
I love that idea.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see that one coming next. No.
Right. Quentin Tarantino, take notes. No, I'm kidding. Chill. I definitely want to work with Quentin. He shouted me out in a few different interviews and stuff. So like, I'm definitely trying to work for him.
So if you could go back and say something, not say something, if you could say something to your younger self, is there anything that you would try to, or to the younger people, should I say, starting off actor-wise, any inspiration words you would like to give?
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't talk to myself, my younger self, just because I don't want to fuck anything up, like trying to do something good, you know? But just for people trying to get into anything, like just do it, you know, like you got to start somewhere, you know, like I started as not an actor, you know, and like, you know, pretty freaking low income and just my mom and I, you know, so, you know, you can kind of get anywhere you want to. And then when I started even my music, like and releasing music, that shit was trash, you know. And I keep some of the all my stuff out because it's like that's part of the message is just anything you want to do, you just got to do it. You know, that's it. That's it. That's the hard part. You just got to do it every day. But like you'll get better no matter the fuck what. Like,
and you can see your progress, like we said. You keep it all on there, and you can see how much you've grown as an artist.
Exactly. And then look back at the cringe stuff and be like, "Ooh,
don't do that again." Let's see. Sorry.
Just don't let it happen again, but it's okay.
I told you, I tried to warn you. This was my first one by myself on here. So I'm used to having a couple other people tagged in here and there. Plus, I keep losing my earbud. It's a fun one for Jason to edit for me. So with all your conventions and everything you do, is there anything that weirds you out the most, or an experience that you had that still sticks to this day from a weirded out fan? Or
nothing in particular. No, everybody's a little bit different, you know, and stuff like that. Some of us are having good days, some of us are having bad days. It really just depends on the time and place when you meet someone. And you know, I'm super grateful for all of my supporters and fans, and you know, the people that, you know, kind of keep me going when I'm having second thoughts or whatever, you know.
GreatDaeg for the people.
The people for GreatDaeg.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
So is there anything that, other than Euphoria coming out, that you want to try to promote just yet, or just getting it all in line?
Nothing that I can talk about yet. Other than, you know, obviously music, my music videos that are lined up with Euphoria right now. My homie Bank Boy and I were actually dropping a new, I don't know when this episode is going to drop, but April 17th, we're dropping Smoke Brothers 2. So that's a pretty fun little project. And then, of course, my art.
I love the beats you guys put together.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Bank Boy and I was just talking to Mellows, one of our producers. He knows my other homie, Prophet. And Prophet and I go back like 15 years and really started taking music seriously at about the same time. And, you know, we've got a lot of collabs together. But Bank Boy and I are stacking up on collabs quick. So I think one of them two have the most collabs with me. But it was Prophet for a long time, and Bank Boy might have already taken that in like 2 years type shit compared to like 10, you know.
How long have you guys been working together, you and Bank Boy? Because I know you guys just did the tour with Afro Man.
Yeah, that was so fucking fun. All of my tours so far have been with Bank Boy. That was my third one. We go back early 2024 probably, I think.
So just right from the start, y'all kill it.
Yeah, for real. Started making some music together, and he was like, "You trying to go on a tour?" And I'm like, well, "Yeah, like that's cool. I'd never done that before, you know." So he, you know, helped put that together, and yeah, that was really fun.
Well, we can't wait to see you guys out back and at it and making more beats.
Right.
If I know you have so many different characters that you have played, so if there was one character that you could go for, what would you like to play as next?
I have a few that I want to do. So I want to be a vampire, obviously. I want to
Get those
be
fangs ready.
right. Yeah, we just got some new things. Vampire. I want to be a surfer dude in like a rom-com. Um, and maybe some like I want to do some pretty intense stuff too. Like maybe some jail show. I want to do some cowboy stuff for sure. Maybe some like just really deep stuff, like something where like on like that What's Eating Gilbert Grape type, like where I gotta like really act,
Dig deep and
yeah,
pull it all out there.
yeah,
Show all the emotions. And
yeah.
so, what's the hardest part about acting? Would you say from your perspective?
God, it's all so fun. Like one of the hardest parts, I guess, is like finishing something, because it's like you build the family and then, it's like, especially at my level too, it's like, like Euphoria costs so much to make. You know what I'm saying? Like the producers put so much money into making Euphoria. So when you think about it like that too, it's like for all of us to be together. Yeah, it doesn't cost all that money because that's just, I'm talking about us, but that still costs this much money, and it's like, damn, who knows if we'll all ever be together again, and that's always kind of sad.
It's a bittersweet. You guys make something amazing, but like I said, you get those connections and it's like on to the next project.
Yeah.
But I'm glad some of them, like you said, you got to catch back up with, sorry, I forgot who you said from Halloween. But
you had
Eli
Roth.
Eli Roth. So you guys had your own little reunion. So it's like after all these years, we're right back.
For real.
If you had to survive one horror movie, what would you pick and why?
If I had to survive one horror movie?
Yeah. Out of all the horror movies that's ever been made, is there one that you're just like, that'd be awesome?
Like, what do you mean survive one horror? Like, be it like
they're just out to get you the whole time and you're like being sneaky and able to get away. I don't know. It's just that one I lost. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know.
I've been baking in the sun all day.
I think any and all of them, because I don't really drink nor get laid, and I feel like that's when those killers are getting people, is when they're drunk and having sexy
having a good old time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of what else I didn't cover on you. I'm sorry. My brain's all fried.
Didn't even come with a list.
I did, but it kind of bounced around and I messed myself up. But I was like, in my brain, I had all these ideas, and now I'm nervous and wondering. I told you it's my first one on this screen by myself. I did the Barney interview, the very first thing they set me up with Bob, and sent me to the table on my way. But most of the time I have a buffer. Sorry, Jason. So I will have him edit that out. Where can everybody find you at on Instagram, YouTube, to go look at wonderful things?
Pretty much GreatDaeg everywhere, just great, and then DAEG, and there's no space. Once you get to the T, go right to the D, no space in between. Instagram is GreatDaeg official, but other than that, everything's GreatDaeg. TikTok, YouTube. YouTube's GreatDaeg 619. But yeah, it's all GreatDaeg, one word. All my music's streaming everywhere besides SoundCloud.
Okay, that was my next question, so I'm glad you threw that out there, so everybody knows where to go find the beats.
Apple,
and
Amazon, everywhere.
Every Sunday, everybody, watch for a new one to drop.
Right.
Oh, what'd I do? I took you away. Okay. Well, and thank you so much for chatting with me.
Of course.
Is there anything that you want to put out there before I close it out?
make sure y'all stay posted. Like I said, I'm most active on my Instagram. Peep my mom's stuff too. You know, she makes music. She's a OG. Oh God, I always mess this up. A couple years ago, she got put into the Burlesque Hall of Fame as a legend. There we go. So she's an OG burlesque dancer on the legendary level.
I seen where she was doing a show not too long ago.
Yeah, because she's been performing again, and even sometimes with her own music too.
The moves that she does, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, I hope I can still move that good at her age.
Well, all y'all gotta do is just stay active, for real. A body in motion stays in motion. Take care of yourself. Get on your, whether it's holistic or whatever type, you know, health vibe, and just remember, like, you know, it's okay to be where you're at right now, but like it's also really okay to be on a path to be getting healthier. And whether that's mind, body, or soul, you know, you can take a break from this one and boop, 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 and a baby step forward is a step forward. So, you know, a little something every day for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and definitely we'll be checking out Euphoria every Sunday when it drops and watching for more projects that you got coming out. And then if you ever got anything new dropping, just let me know and we'll bring you on to chat about some more.
Hell yeah, right on. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.